Sorry I haven't posted in a while, but I've got, yeah, okay, it's full on brag. I am sorry. It is a full on brag. I am bragging. So, as a bigger person, it's really hard to find clothes. Anyone who's been in that situation or has a slightly different shape of body to the norm knows how horrible it is to find clothes. And I've got big thighs. I've always had big thighs. Last year I bought a pair of jeans and they fit me. And by fit me I mean it gave me a dick pouch in the front and showed off my ass crack at the back, but fit me. Best I could do. And that's the first pair of jeans in my adult life that's ever fitted me. And it's like, I was so happy. And then it got to the stage where I'd try and wear a belt to try and keep the ass up, even though there was way too much stomach room in there, so that they'd give me literally, I call it a dick pouch. It's when it comes down over your crotch to your middle of your thighs and you have to like pull it up if you want it to sit where it is, but then you get this massive area. It just means it's a bad cut. It's given too much space on the stomach area and not enough in the ass. It's closer to a man's cut than a woman's cut, because women usually have bigger bottoms. But so I went shopping today and I bought jeans just from the warehouse, $25, not a biggie, but the size 18, yeah, my finger's right on it, size 18 jeans. They fit. Jeans. So this is the first pair I've brought since operation. My clothes are getting a bit loose, so I'll show you what my problem is. So, don't know if I'm going to be able to put this somewhere where it's easy. Okay, so my pants are a bit loose. To sit down I have to pull them up to get them into place, and when they are up there's heaps of room. Sorry about my stomach. There's heaps of room. To pull them, I just pull them down to get them off. They're too big for me, and they're a size 20, so I thought I'll try to find a size 18 that fits. A lot of them didn't fit me. All depends on the cut. Sorry, I'm just gonna gloat in my own glory. So my sister did donate me a pair of jeans and I wore them for a little bit, but I can't really wear them to work or anything like that because there's a big rip in the knee. They're so they're super comfortable, but yeah, they're not workplace appropriate. So these are just plain old skinny leg jeans, and they actually look better in the blue than they do in the black, which is really surprising for me because everybody knows black hides the sins of the shapes and stuff. So the fact that the blue looks better is just like, yes, blue jeans. Yeah, you can look at my undies. I also bought some underwear to see if I can fit them. I don't know. I'm terrible at converting sizes. I never know. Like, I know this kind of number. I don't know my XLs or larges or things like that. I have no clue. And then they go and change them. Like, yeah, I don't know. So like the same brand, you fit like an 18 in that, and then in the same brand, the same cut, you can be a 20 in the other one. It's like, I don't get it. But I also got all my cats treaties. I get them when they're on sale for $15 each, because paying $20 for these is just ludicrous. It's ludicrous. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. I was told by the dietitian today, who I had a phone appointment with, I need to eat more meat, cut the carb, and eat more meat. I've been having issues with carbs still. Like, I had some really runny mashed potato the other day, and I had it twice. I had it for one dinner and then a second dinner. So I had it like at 5 o'clock at night, and it came up until I got the air out, because I get wind really bad. So that it gave me wind, and then several hours later I was like, let's have some, and I put some cheese in it, and I am meant to be upping my protein, so cheese is good. I put some cheese in it and had like 3 tablespoons. I don't mean heap tablespoons, I mean this was runny, so runny tablespoons. And that gave me wind again, so I ended up popping that back out. Yet the meat, I had ribs. The meat stayed in. The meat didn't give me wind. I don't know what it is. So she believes that it's most likely it's because the carbs are upsetting me, and also talked about the fact that I'm having trouble with bread and anything that has been leavened. It's like, because I drink liquid while I eat, because I have trouble swallowing and everything, and the water goes into the bread and the air bubbles come out of the bread into my stomach, and it causes the wind, the pressure of air being trapped down, pushing against my stomach, and it hurts. I understand why babies scream with colic. Like, oh, shush. I can't, the pain is wicked, absolutely wicked. So, trying to figure out how to avoid that, and yes, I have to stop eating pizza. Yeah, but my taste buds have completely changed. I'm liking foods I used to be allergic to, for all things, and I am getting some reactions from them, don't get me wrong, but not that bad. But I take a lot of antihistamines. But for example, onions and cabbage used to taste like battery acid to me. Like, if you could imagine getting that battery acid and just drinking it and burning your lips and your tongue until your tongue starts swelling up and cracking open and bleeding, and then your throat feels like you've eaten Goldilocks scar pads and it's just sore all the way down, and then you start getting asthma, and it's like, and the coughing, the phlegm coughing out of your lungs, and it's I actively avoid it for a reason. It's I don't get hives, I don't get rashes, my airway starts to block. It all swells up in there. Like, I've had a lot of stuff removed in the back of my throat, so I can usually still breathe, but it starts getting hard. If that hadn't been removed, I'd probably be dead long ago. But they removed it because it was killing me anyhow, so from the similar reasons. So yeah, I've got massive hollows up. I can squirt like milk. I can drink some milk and squirt it out my eyeball. Like, it's really weird. Yeah, I can't breathe through my nose actively. Like, I can, but that's about it. Try to get me to actively breathe through my nose, and I just actually can't. Even while I'm eating, it's a chore, but it's still better than it used to be. I never used to actually be able to. So now I actually have trouble swimming, because if I put my head underwater, I can't stop water going up my nose and popping out my ears. And I've blown my eardrum because of it while underwater. And you don't want to do that. Hey, Puddin'. My cat's here. I'm at my house. And then, what was I talking about? Swallowing. So yeah, I'm getting ear gas. So she said to cut the carbs stick to 50% plus protein. And so she recommended, because the other night I had ribs, gravy, or not gravy, there's gravy on the ribs, it's ribs, potatoes and cauliflower. Even though the cauliflower was sloppy, she said just have the cauliflower and the ribs rather than having the mashed potato. I don't eat mashed potato that much, so yeah. She's okay with me eating my yogurt for breakfast, and she's okay with me having a piece of fruit each day. But as she said, that fruit is taking away a meal. If I have a piece of fruit, it's taking away a meal, and I have to have that protein. So she wants me to take protein shakes on top, which I have not been doing for a while now. And yeah, I was meant to be going for a swim today in another 45 minutes, but I'm tired. I am knackered. I actually don't know if I can. My blood sugar's a little bit low as well, so that's probably a bit of a ugh. So now I don't have a clue what I'm going to have for dinner because I ate all my ribs. I've got food, but okay, I'm trying to not spend money. Yeah, I'm trying not to spend money on groceries so much, because I've got so much food. My freezer's starting to chock up again, so I have to eat my leftovers. I have to eat all the food in my freezer that I've gone, I could eat that another day. Got to get into that. As it is, I've got so much food. Problem is, it's not all high protein. I've got some canned tuna. I think I still have a little bit of canned chicken. I've still got beans. Oh, I can eat some more beans. I've got so many curries with black beans and beans, like kidney beans and stuff. I love spicy food. I can eat a little bit more of that. It's all doable, but it's hard to eat so much protein. I'm not the biggest meat eater, so I love bacon. Bacon is a god food. Yeah, it's like another ambrosia. I was yeah. God, I love bacon. Fake bacon. Yeah, I just like bacon. I just love the saltiness. I like the salt. Also like salamis, but I can't really eat salamis. The salamis have been funny with me lately. So I don't know about salami. It might not have enough protein and too much fat for me, just myself. And usually I have salami on sandwiches, and I can't really have the carbs of the bread. I don't just sit there and, actually I would eat a normal chunk of salami. That's pretty good. See, I have trouble because if I brought a packet of sausages, I can only have one sausage, and I'll be chocker. And I gotta be honest, I don't want to sit there and eat one sausage. I don't actively eat a sausage on its own. That seems odd to me. On bread, sure, can't really have bread. And pastry, sure, can't really have pastry. So how do you eat the sausage? Mince I eat, but it has to be Countdown mince. I do not eat New World mince. That I just no. And I can't eat Home Kill mince. Sorry, Dad. He keeps trying to give it to me. Can't do it. Countdown mince. I know it's disgusting and it's shite and it's crap. I don't care. Countdown mince is me. I also can't eat sausage meat and stuff like that. Ugh. You mix sausage meat up with mince and you make meatloaf. No. I like a nice piece of beef, like a porterhouse, but it I don't sit there and just go, oh, let's just have a steak for dinner. I'm not Leroy Jeffro Gibbs. I am not from NCIS. As much as I admire the fact that he can fucking put a piece of steak on the end of a poker and cook it on the fire and have dinner, I can't do that. It just weirds me out. Can't actively just sit there and eat chicken breasts. I have to have it in a stir fry with some sauces or something. It's really odd. I'm odd. I am weird. I love omelettes. Omelettes are my best source of protein. In town, if you know where I live, in town, in the mall, their egg foo young, vegetarian egg foo young. So good. So good. I got that the other day along with prawn cutlets, and it took me 3 meals to eat it. Oh, I was snacking on the prawn cutlets all night. It was like 12 of them too. Oh, yum. I also got like hot and sweet soup. And wait, what was it? Hot and sour soup. Didn't like that. Sorry. I did buy it to try it, and that's not me. Yeah. Yeah. The flavor profile just wasn't for me, and the textures weren't for me, so it was a bit of a miss. Stick to chicken and corn soup. Yum. That's a bit weird, that texture as well. But yeah, I ate a burger the other day. Yes, it had bread. I purposely did not drink anything while I ate it, and it took me 5 hours to finish it. It was good. Yeah, I started at about 5 o'clock and I finished it at about 10. So 5 hours to eat a burger. Sort of want to try McDonald's Big Mac. I love the sauces. The sauces are what does it. The burger I had the other night, the best part was the beetroot, the tomato, the lettuce, and the mayonnaise. It was just yummy. Like, so good. I might actually have to try and get Subway maybe this week for my brought meal. I said I won't. It's groceries I'm not trying to buy. But, yeah. See how we go. Oh, well, it's been lovely blah-blah-blah-ing at you. It's, yeah, been trying to get more active. Been trying. As I said, I was meant to go swimming soon. I am not. I am too tired. Went swimming on Saturday. I just went down to the river near my parents' house, and it went like I just went into the river, and it was well over my head, but I could still see the bottom all the way across. And then I got about 3/4 of the way across, and the waves are starting to smack into my face because it got windy, and the waves are smacking into my face. And I was wearing my glasses because I can't see without my glasses. I have issues with water. I was almost bitten by an eel not long ago swimming. That came out to try and I looked down, it was right at my belly button, this giant fucking eel head. And I was like, ah! I slapped the water like a little bitch and fucking tried to Jesus walk my way across the water. I can't, and it took me so long to get out. I was on the other side of the river. No, it was a creek. No, it was a river. I was on the other side of the river, and I had to get back across. So yeah, I've still got issues. So yeah, I got 3/4 of the way across, and there's a log on the bottom of the water. It was about the size of my parents' dogs, so probably about 60-70 kg size human on the ground. And I was just like, no! And I was like, no, help me, the log, I'm gonna die, there's a log. And this arm's not working very well, so I can't lift it, so I can't really swim. Like, my whole swim was that, but even that was really sore, so I'd push back instead, like that, and just not much pressure on that. I couldn't use my legs, which are my powerful thing, because I had my jandals on my feet, and I was, gripping my jandals with my toes, so I couldn't splash my feet. And I was trying to get out of the water. I was like, this is taking forever to get out, and I was like, oh. So finally, it took me a while to get back, and then I got probably about, till about a third in, and I was like, I can just stand up from here. I've been struggling to get back, so I just stood up, and I was like, the water was there. I was like, for God's sake. Oh, yep. And Pippi, my parents' dog, who doesn't like the water that much, she came in and swam with me, and she was a bit, scared that I was going to drown. So she'd come out and swim around me and go back in, and come back out and swim around me and go back in. Whereas Spud, my dad's dog, she was just in the water, out of the water, in the water, out of the water, swim across the river, back across. She's a dog. She's a water dog. Hey, Puddin'. I'll show you Pudding, and then I'll head off, I think. Hello. Yeah. Isn't she gorgeous? My baby. Okay, bye-bye, y'all.